Your nervous system is king of all systems. So what might that mean? Actions and emotions consist of three principal functions: sensory input, integration, and motor output. Sensory receptors, such as skin, detect and send information, which is your sensory input. Integration is what the nervous system decides to do about the information, and the motor output is what occurs when your nervous system activates certain parts of your body. The nervous system consists of certain levels of organization starting with two main groups, the central and peripheral nervous systems. Yes, this is going to be really complex. CNS, or the central nervous system, consists of the brain and spine, which are the main control centers. Your peripheral system, PNS, however, is composed of all the nerves branching off from the brain in order to communicate with the rest of the body. The peripheral system has two divisions, which are the sensory divisions, which pick up sensory stimuli, and the motor division, which sends directions from the brain to muscles and glands. Now, the motor division consists of two other groups, so the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. The somatic nervous system is voluntary, which rules your skeletal muscle movement, while the autonomic nervous system is involuntary, so it keeps your lungs breathing and your stomach churning. Finally, the autonomic nervous system consists of its own complementary forces, the sympathetic and parasympathetic divisions. The sympathetic division mobilizes the body into action, whereas the parasympathetic division relaxes the body. Going into a deeper understanding, all groups are made of nervous tissue, which is just densely packed cells. Your nervous system consists of many different types of cells with different jobs, such as all the glial cell types, which are responsible for providing support, nutrition, insulation, and help with signaling transmission in the nervous system. In the CNS, central nervous system, astrocytes support and regulate ions, but also exchange materials between neurons and capillaries. Microglial cells behave as the immune defense against invaded microorganisms. Ependymal cells secrete and circulate cerebrospinal fluid. Oligodendrocytes produce an insulating barrier called myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is the wrapping around nerve axons. Nerve axons are electrical insulators that speed nerve impulses to muscles. In the peripheral nervous system, there are only two major cell types, which are the satellite cells, which surround neuron cell bodies, and the Schwann cells, which are responsible for insulating and helping form myelin sheath. Finally, to conclude all we have gone over, I will give you an example. Let's assume you are hungry because signals from your digestive system ran through the spinal cord into the brain, so now you're in the kitchen making yourself some eggs. Now you finished making the eggs, so it's time to clean up, so you pick up the pan, thinking it had cooled down when it actually hadn't. You let out a screech and put the pan down immediately. Your sensory input detected the heat, but it was too late, so now integration is responsible for you removing the pan from your hand. Your motor output is what may have made you screech, so now your sympathetic division reacted to let your body know you only got a small burn rather than a severe one. Now your parasympathetic division can relax you and make you realize you don't need to call 911. As from there, your glial cells allowed you to send signals down to your body to beware of the burn on your hand. And that's how the nervous system works.